to give you a quick e-commerce and dropshipping win. Now, before I go into that, I just want to remind you to subscribe, hit the bell, get alerts because I'm going to be bringing you some great content. Now, the strategy I'm a fan of is doing a big sweepstakes giveaway. You can use a service called Advertising Boost. I'll leave you a link down below. Another idea that you could do both with that while the sweepstakes is going on, or because I do understand that if you're bootstrapping it or you still have a lot of money right now, or whatever the reason may be, maybe you just want to dip your toes in the water first and see how it works out. What you can do is you can do smaller giveaways, and I like to use this website right here. It's called viralsweep.com. And what you can do is you can get people, you can like pick any kind of prize. So I'm gonna go to a random brand store. Let's see, Snow Teeth Whitening, which by the way, I have zero affiliation with this brand whatsoever. I'm just it's just a brand I know very well. I know other people know it very well. So let me see, Snow Teeth Whitening. So right, I don't want to go to Amazon. Try snow.com. Okay. So say you're working with, this is your brand right here, right? Let me see. Okay, so I see an all-in-one teeth whitening system. It seems to be like one of their better products. So they can just give away a free teeth whitening system, which I believe they charge like in the hundreds of dollars for it. So it's got a very high perceived value, right? So what you do is you go to Viral Sweep and you build the campaign. And what you do is you give people one entry for their name, their email, and their phone number. Now, why is this important? So now that expand like traffic, like Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube, whatever kind of traffic, it's getting more and more expensive, right? So if you have like emails, numbers, stuff like that, that's traffic that you can send to your store repeatedly without spending any more dollars. So it doesn't matter how high the traffic cost is. If you have a list like that's pretty good size, you can still continue to make money and have a great return on investment. The other reason why that's great is because if you're sending to like a store product offer, like say you're just sending people here directly. So if people didn't buy and you want them to come back to your store again, you have to pay for them to come back to your store. Where if you collect their information, like their name, their numbers, their email, you now own them. It's like owned asset. You don't obviously you don't own them, personally, but you get what I mean. I'm saying that you own their contact information. You can reach out to them with deals. You can you can warm them up because again, it's very hard to convert cold traffic. So if you just get them there and you keep warming them up, then that's when they're gonna buy from you. Because again, instead of asking somebody to just sending somebody to a product page saying, here's my offer, buy now, right? That's kind of like going up to a random stranger and asking them to marry you, right? You got to go, can I get a cup of coffee with you? Can I take you to dinner? Can I go out and do the second date? Eventually, yeah, of course. After a while, things go well, you can ask them to marry you, but you need something to warm them up, right? So that name, email, phone number, just like you would if you were asking someone on a date, is the cup of coffee, right? All right, so after that, you give one entry for that. Afterwards, after you fill that out, there'll be it's like a list of like ways they can get extra entries. You can give like 5 extra entries to subscribe to Messenger. So now you have them on that owned asset channel as well. You can assign like 10, 50, doesn't even really matter how many entries, but X amount of entries to go buy a product from your store. So have I had stores be ROAS positive with this, where they have a positive return on purchases right off the bat from day zero? Yes. But that's not the main objective, right? So the main objective is just to kind of dip your toes in the water with this whole giveaway sweepstakes model and to grab, the prospect's information, and then just keep warming them up through email, warming them up through SMS. SMS is becoming a huge channel. Everybody checks their text messages, where emails, people are kind of getting more and more used to, kind of weeding out the promotional emails, going straight to spam, stuff like that. SMS is still a great channel. Messenger is still a great channel. And, again, it's having that point of contact, like where you're not asking for something right away. you're giving value to them in exchange for their contact information. It's just a great way to warm up a cold audience. And just starting small like this, you could see some significant, improvement in sales and your owned audiences, which turn into significant results in sales. So I hope this strategy helps you. It's helped pretty much every brand I've worked with, including my own. Um, and again, I definitely recommend going with like a bigger sweepstakes, but this is definitely a way to both dip your toes in the water if you don't have the money to quite do like a bigger sweepstakes offer yet, or if you just want another like small way to grow your audience while you're like waiting for the sweepstakes to come.